So, in a previous disclaimer and kind of preview to set the stage for where I'm starting a series of events, what you don't know will kill you. I had been at least 7 years no contact with my dad, and he is my adoptive father. His name is Alfred Terry Zirkle, and I am genetically not at all related to him, and he never was a father to me, and that will be apparent. But around November 9th, 2022, my sister, Candice Zirkle Beckwith, who is my only full-blood genetic sister, she's 2 years younger than I am, she sends me a text, or maybe it was a brief phone call, and I'm starting mid-action here, but I need to set the stage. So she tells me that Alfred Terry Zirkle, or Fred's wife, it's his fourth wife, and her name was Sherilyn Anderson and Zirkle, that she had died, and that also within like maybe 6 weeks of burying her in the ground, that he had remarried, and that was kind of the extent of the information. One of the things, I don't know, I live by a code, and while I didn't have a close relationship with Sherry, and here's one of the things that I had at this point, I'm in my adulthood, my kids are adults, but at this point I had decided I have the ability to love people so deeply, and sometimes you just have to love people from afar. That's all that you have to do. And I had moved to this small town because I'd had a lot of good experiences living in small towns. I have this driving curiosity. Like if there was another career I should have had, it probably was a sociologist, because I find the study of people like a weird niche hyper focus thing that I can have. So in my mind, what any good person would do, especially, I don't wish anyone bad. Sherry had been sick for many years with cancer. She didn't like me. I wasn't sure the reason. I will say this, my mother was skilled at torturing exes. Like before she married Fred, she tortured his second wife, and then she really enjoyed torturing Sherry. Now, I don't think I look anything like my mother. It needs to be said that she was a model. She's 6'2". She's stunning, and again, as I've always been told, she's brilliant, and I but I don't know. I have always felt like the reason Sherry did not like me were multiple reasons, but one of them, I think maybe she thought as the oldest daughter, my sympathies were aligned with my mother, which wasn't true. And maybe she also, like, sometimes people sort of say like I looked like her. So maybe I don't know. I didn't have a lot of animosity for her. My sister Candice had like preemptively made things very uncomfortable because she had, upon meeting her, decided to take her aside and had said, before you get serious or marry my dad, I think you need to know, like, he abuses women, he hurts women, he abuses children. And she went ahead and just told him lots of things that, again, like about the abuse when we were kids, that I never, like, I wouldn't have ever divulged at all, ever. So there was always a strange dynamic every time we were in like big family settings and gatherings, that she would she would come up to me, hug me, and profusely apologize for the abuse I endured. And it was just a very strange dynamic for me. I never discussed that with her or told her it didn't feel appropriate. And then, Candice definitely did. And so, anyway, again, I did not ever have any hard feelings for Sherry. There was like one off thing, which was the first time I met her. The year I got remarried, she was the exact same age as my husband. And upon meeting me, she said, I can't wait to be your mother. And that was never a dynamic that ever was going to happen. She was barely older than I was, so that was off-putting to me.